Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping in and viewing this video. We are going to be doing a napkin, and I'm going to design the napkin as well as show you a napkin fold. So let's get started. I'm in my design space and I went to images to find some sort of design to put on my napkin. I do have some saved ones. And then I have new ones here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here's some designs. Some patterns. Not quite what I'm looking for. Don't really like this. That's not what I need. But I like these, and I'm gonna put this one in. And I'm gonna search through my different ideas and patterns that I have on here and find the right one. I have a 20 by 20. This is all cotton napkin. And I want to put my design on here so it can fill up the napkin. So with the paper being 8.5 by 11, just want to put my ruler on here to see just how I'll fit my design. I think what I have will fit on here nicely. Alright, so I've gotten every piece that I like on here. I like the different items that I selected here. We're going to select all of these so that they print as you see it here on the screen and attach them. That way it prints in one piece. Don't want two pieces of this or 3, 4, 5, 6 different printouts. We want it all to be in one piece. Okay, so this is my napkin. This is my design, and so I can figure out how I want to put it on here. If I put it on the edge like that and say this is as far as I can get to it from here, put a slight mark right there. I guess I can get a little mark there. Probably would help if I put the point out, doesn't it? So I want this to be on the edge, right on the seam like that. So I know I've got a little bit of way there and a little bit here. So I want to put this around the edge this way, and I still. All right, I printed out my first design, and I'm not sure what temperature to put my heat press on, because this is cotton, but I've got it just checking out my mat, making sure that it is fitting on the mat and not over the edges. I might need a bigger mat. So I got this little square mat. Let me heat up my area first here. Take all the moisture out. Okay. Now I did reduce it from 400, which I usually use with sublimation, and I reduced it to 360. Okay, so I printed one and I still had the bleed on, and I didn't want the bleed on. You see the difference when you have the bleed on? See how crisp and clear it is here and how it just sort of fills in? I don't really want it like that. So I'm going to use this and use the last napkin I used, and we're going to test, but I'm going to use this to try to get the temperature right on my heat press so that I don't scorch my napkin. So I still have it set at 360 and at 35 seconds. Make sure you make notes of how you do it. Okay. Just lift it straight up. So I did a number of tests, and the 360 seems to be about the right temperature, but I moved it up to 45 seconds, and the color comes out great. You can see which one I really like is over here to the right, and the others are where I tested to make sure that I had the right temperature as well as the right amount of time. Okay, so it's at 360 and 45 seconds. What I learned on this project is I need a larger pad, and this is why the color here and on the corners, some of the corners, didn't come out as I'd want them to be as brilliant, because my pad is just too small and I didn't put enough pressure on there. So you notice the color is brilliant. Isn't that beautiful? All right, let me show you how to make this napkin fold, which is a kimono. We always start most napkins face down. Bring our corners in. And believe me, it's okay on the first fold if they're not perfect, but we want them as the ends or corners laying down at least. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that, slide it to the edge of the table, flip it over. I'm gonna bring our corners in again. Again, making sure our corners are laying flat. Flip it over again. Same process. Bring the corners in. Wish they made all the napkins the same size. 20 inches, 20 inches, but you know how that goes. Make it perfect squares. That's just too much like right. All right, last turn. Turn it over. Now, we pull this corner out, like so. This one, like so. And here's our bottom. There's our kimono. Neck, sleeve, sleeve, bottom. Thank you for staying with me and me in my mistakes, me in my journey on learning how to use the Cricut machine. We'll learn how to do this thing together, and apparently there are a lot of things we can do with it. So stay tuned to my channel, subscribe, and hit that like button and notification bell so you know when I'm on again, attempting to learn more and more about my Cricut as well as other projects.